Hi, everybody, and welcome.
Why are you laughing? What?
Because I'm still reading that thread, and I'm about to get off of it.
Yes. I was like, I need clarification. I was like, that is true.
I was looking at it, so that's why I was like, let me quit looking at it.
I thought you were sick.
Girl, you see the smile came off of my face.
I was reading. She like, girl, yes. I was like, okay.
I told y'all. Okay, welcome to Talk to Rose. On this show, we talk about everything going on in the world, good, bad, raggedy. And I guess we raggedy. Because I cannot stop laughing. Oh, hi, Tia.
Hey, little beats.
Right, okay. So on this show, we talk about everything going on in the world, good, bad, raggedy, and wonderful. And it's just been still a raggedy world out there. Like, it ain't really nothing wonderful going on. But these people that's at their graduations getting their degrees, they real degrees that they can show that they graduated and everything. So those are the good things going on. Happy tourist season to all the tourists out there. It's still y'all season until May 20th. I'm not going to really say the trait that y'all tourists have.
Don't let the devil drive.
I'm gonna stay on high. What is it? A high note.
Yes.
But happy birthday to all the tourists in the world. It's your season. Turn up. If you made it to see another birthday, God bless you. And that is something to be thankful for. Today is my brother's birthday, Chris. He's turned 53. So happy birthday, Chris. I know you're not watching, but thank you. Hi, I can't wait. Hi, it's me saying with a hi. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Is this what Jonathan is? Is this our Uncle Jonathan?
I think that's the one that came last week. Remember?
I know, but I don't know which Jonathan it is. Is that our Uncle Jonathan or what?
I doubt it.
Yesterday was something. Was it? I don't know, Jonathan.
Well, shout out to Jonathan.
Right. Okay. So, and happy Mental Awareness Month, you guys. It is Mental Awareness Month, and we are going to get into that today. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, so I hope everybody has their pens and papers out. So we'll get on started. How was everybody's weekend? Juanita, how was your weekend?
It went so fast.
It
did. Mother's Day was better this year. Mm-hmm. I made a vow that I wasn't going to seclude myself like I normally do. It was good. It was good to be around Legs. I love that video when we was dancing with her in that wheelchair. Mm-hmm. Even though she was acting like a baby hellion.
Like, we need to bring you some more communion, ma'am.
Yes, it was good. It was good. What about you?
Yes, it went by fast. I said these 2-day weekends are starting to really feel like 30 minutes. Like, it don't even seem like you have 2 days. It seems like you have a half a day off. Because you don't get any rest or anything. But I did have fun on Mother's Day. Like my cousin said, we were up at the nursing home with my mom, and she had a good time. So that's all that really matters. said I can celebrate Mother's Day this weekend or whenever. Long as she was happy that day, that's all that really mattered. I can celebrate
Right.
another day. So that's what I did this weekend. And we're going to get right into the hot topic so we can get on. I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm 46 years old. California. All right, everyone. Thank you for saying hello to me. You guys have a take care. Okay, you take care, Jonathan. Good night.
No.
Um, we're going to get on. We're going to get our show going. So the first thing I want to talk about, to me, this man. The whole thing is going to be mental health. It ties into mental health. This person, I feel, has a mental health issue with Black people. To me, for you to be a racist person, that's a person that just hates somebody because of their skin color. And to me, that's what he does. He antagonizes Black people because he hates their skin color. It's no other reason. So I'm talking about the content creator Chud the Builder, and so I'm not putting his picture up on my page or nothing. He's a Caucasian man, and he built his content around antagonizing Black people. He would go up to them and say offensive things to them, and then walk away. So last week he found his match, and they were in front of a courthouse in Clarksville, Georgia. He was doing what he does all the time, antagonizing somebody, and then that man caught him on his bluff. And so then he put out a bang bang to shoot the man. He banged, oh, I still said it. He banged the man in his stomach. The Black man had to be airlifted to the hospital, but he is in stable condition. While banging the man, he grazed himself. And he is in custody now, as he should be. And they said he is facing attempted murder charges and facing several years in jail if he is if he's found guilty.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that, Juanita?
It really is unfortunate because to me, legally, it shouldn't have come to this. It shouldn't have come because there were almost like stalking type of behaviors that he had, kind of seeking victims out. It's unfortunate, but they say oftentimes laws don't change unless there's BLOD shed. But talking about an instant karma, that was very instant.
Yeah, but that wasn't really, to me, wasn't instant because he's been doing it for a while now. It's about time something happened to him, and I wish somebody would do more to him. But oh my gosh! So we'll keep y'all posted on that to see what happened. Hey, BFF, what happens with this man, and if he really, he's in jail, but let's see if he really get charged for it, or if they gonna give him probation and all that stupid stuff that they be doing for people. Let's see if he really gonna get charged, and he should, because to me that's a hate crime.
Yeah.
How are you going around?
Crime, though, if you think about it.
You said what?
It's been a hate crime. The way that he's around,
it's a hate crime. You going around doing that, and there's more content creators that's starting to do that stuff. It's like Trump got y'all feeling yourself, and y'all gonna mess around and find out. It was another one. They was at Walmart. He did the same exact thing. He went up to this Black man and kept on getting behind him and touched him and all that. And that man was like, man, and the Black man kept trying to walk away. He even got in his car, and that boy was trying to open his car door. And so he got out of his car and he socked him. And so the boy fell back, and then he came back and punched the Black boy window out. And that's when the boy really beat him up.
That's so sad.
And then try to call the police. Like, sir, and everybody was out there was like, you started it. Like, then they want to play the victim. So Chud the Builder, hopefully the justice system does right this time and charge you with a hate crime, because that's what you've been doing. I remember seeing a video like last month where he was in Nashville somewhere at a bar, and he was calling them monkeys and gorillas and all that. But he was saying it when he was walking away, and it was like, say that, come say it to my face. And he was like, I said it to your face. They was like, no, you didn't. Come over here and say it to my face. So he just found, like, how you gonna try to bang somebody after you was the one antagonizing them? So I'm glad they are holding them more accountable now. But to me, that's a mental issue for somebody that wakes up and feels like this is okay to do content and stuff like that. They should have been to all his content down to me.
I was just thinking that same
able
thing.
to do that.
It should have come to that you were so focused on getting views or getting numbers up that, you know, you should, because let us call somebody stupid or something on Facebook, especially your videos and your content, whatever is getting flagged, you're going to Facebook jail. But when it comes to racial things, this is kind of like, yeah, you're right. It is that.
It is race bait. And it's so much now that I almost feel like I need to take a break from social media again, because it's so much of it now. It's just so much racial hate nowadays. It's just like, are y'all serious?
They are. And I think we've been conditioned as people of color to be so calm, cool, and collected, you know, even back to like the 60s or the slavery days, not to overreact, because 9 times out of 10, it'll end up being our fault. So we shouldn't have to be subjected to it this way. But it's really unfortunate that people are even watching videos like this and it doesn't bother them. You see what I'm saying?
It bothers me. I don't like that. I don't like that racial stuff. So hopefully, like I said, the justice system does what they're supposed to do this time. And we'll see. So the next thing I want to show y'all, which mental issue, again, this has to be mental issues, because I just can't see somebody doing this regularly.
Dirty bitch.
Hold on. She wants french fries today, right? Girlfriend wants french.
That's psychotic.
Exactly. For you to record it and then upload it to social media and think nothing is going to happen to you. And you got on a blue shirt. So I think them blue shirts is managers.
I was thinking the same thing.
So
just think, if she recorded that, I wonder how many times before that did that possibly happen? Before, I don't know why people think everything belongs on social media, which I'm good that you kind of told on yourself, though.
I'm glad that she did do it. I was like, so it make you feel like I need to go inside and watch you make my food now.
Or eat at home.
Yeah, or eat at home. But you know, people still going to eat out. But it's like, girl.
There should be a felony. That, to me, that's almost similar to spitting on somebody.
It is, because we don't know what you have. That's came out of your mouth. We don't know if you have any open wounds or anything in your nasty ass white mouth. Like, sometimes I just don't understand. I do not understand it. Like, that's somebody, she has mental health issues. You have to. It ain't nowhere in this world you don't got mental health issues doing that. And thinking that it's okay. So people, like I said, if you're gonna eat out, you need to watch them make your food, which you can't do it if you at a restaurant, but if you at a fast food, or you need to eat your food at home. Like, because these people out here, it was no reason for her to do that. She didn't say the person was rude or anything, just, oh, you wanted some fries. Right, and thinking it's funny too.
I think anybody, that person recording it, the person standing next to her, all of them should be having
that whole shift needs to be fired, or everybody that was around her, because
and charged.
I'm pretty sure this ain't her first time.
No,
this is just the first time she's uploaded it.
I didn't even see that video, but kudos to Talk to Rose. She gonna find it.
Because I was disgusted. I was like, I'm so sick of them and they nasty ass.
I haven't had McDonald's in years.
But McDonald's, I will say, McDonald's to me has the #1 fries. Their fries are actually the best.
You think better than In-N-Out?
Than who?
Than In-N-Out.
Hell yeah.
What?
McDonald's has the best fries to me.
Hopefully,
especially if you get them fresh. McDonald's has the best fries. Let me know in the comments, who do you guys think has the best fries? McDonald's hands down is the best. I think after McDonald's would be like Five Guys or Farmers. Farmer Boys, something like that.
That's still around?
Which one?
Farmer Boys.
Girl, you with they high self.
What?
Farmer Boys is high. I barely go there. And the last time I went there, they food tasted bland. Like they didn't put not one piece of seasoning on it. It was so bland, and I was mad because they food is high.
Mm-hmm.
Alondra said Mickey D's fresh. But I'm telling you, they have the best fries. McDonald's has the best fries. I don't know what they put in their fries. Alondra said Farmers too.
But
they got the best fries.
Dino's, aka Dippin' Dime.
Dino's, yes. Girl, Dino's is up there with McDonald's. Dino's is up there with McDonald's. Cause but see, Dino's would be
local.
Yeah, that's a local eatery. So the local eateries, their fries and stuff do be good. Like the mom and pop hamburger places, they do have good fries. So if you from Pomona or whatever, Dino's is up there with McDonald's.
Yes.
They neck and neck.
Yeah.
They neck and neck. It's like I said, especially fresh, girl. Me and the mirror be tearing them fries down. Like that's the time where I'll be like, you're sharing your fries because I'm eating
easy now.
But I can eat with Dino's. I eat it with ranch. McDonald's, I eat my fries with honey.
I remember that. Yeah, Dino's fries taste good with barbecue sauce too.
Oh, okay. See, I haven't always just get the ranch, but McDonald's, add that honey, girl, dip it in that honey. It's something about that sweet and just
like
salty taste together. Like that combination.
Hopefully it's actually salt and not somebody's mouth. Sorry. You put the video up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I'll be going inside the next time. And I'm like, I specifically want to watch the person doing their fries.
Right.
I want to watch the person doing their fries. Okay, so then next, I have put this on my story before since it just ties into food. The next time y'all want to go to Chipotle, the CEO is saying that you can ask for extra scoops of everything and they're not supposed to charge you. He said that they're supposed to make the world's biggest burrito bowls. You can ask for extra whenever. And this is mommy. She will call while I'm online. So we need to talk real fast.
When it comes to Chipotle, I just wish stuff wasn't so extra. Like if you want guac, you got.
Yes, I'm doing it as now.
I wonder if they're gonna charge more after a while, y'all. They'll be charging by the
see if somebody can turn it on. Maybe
charging by the pound, but I think the CEO got a lot of backlash from people saying that they was giving little baby scoops of meat. So I think with the backlash, that's what made the CEO say, no, we are meat friendly, we are topping friendly. So whatever he had to like save face because so many people were remember videos about little baby scoops of portions that they were getting.
And they portions are so small. I said I almost want to go there tomorrow just to see, and I'm like the CEO like bring up the thing. He said that I can ask for extra scoops and y'all not supposed to charge me.
You're so petty, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, like tomorrow I think I'm gonna really go to Chipotle and get me a burrito bowl. Cause I haven't went since the last time I went and my burrito bowl was almost $20. I was like,
like Alondra said, you can make that at home.
Right.
Oh Lord Jesus.
They be real stingy with their stuff. So for him
life
to say
is
that,
expensive right now.
Yeah, everything is expensive. It's almost better for you. It's like eating at home and out is neck and neck now. It's not like how it used to be like, oh, if you eat at home, you save more money. Like, because the groceries is sky high too. But I will say the food now is bland. I've been going out. It's like the only food that be good is brunch food.
You would say brunch for
I know.
They don't even need as long as they got mimosas popping, y'all are good.
Right. But the food when I've been ordering out, it just been mediocre. It has not been like, what am I paying for this for?
Always Norms.
No, I'd rather just eat at home. You and mommy's favorite.
That is
okay. So the next time y'all go to Chipotle, just remember that. So this is just something fun that I want to talk about before we get into the mental health part, because I was asking how many of you guys have listened to the Chris Brown CD album that just came out last week on Friday. So in our little family group chat, I had put it in there. My cousin was like, no, you don't want to listen to albums and all that. So it's where, you know how when you talk about something, is like the internet can hear what you're talking about, and then they start talking about it too. So I just start seeing on my feed, oh, Chris Brown album is mid, is whack, is whoopty whoop whoop. Kaylani album is better than Chris Brown. When we gonna just say that her album is better? So I'm like, Chris Brown album ain't whack to me, but let me go listen to Kalani's album to see if her album is good. And
I don't even know who Kalani is.
there was a girl that used to go with YG, like that little light skin. Okay, she's a singer, but I listened to her album, and her album is actually very good. I mean, when I say very good, like the whole album is good. And I was like, dang, and she really have some heavy hitters, producers like Teddy Riley, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, Jermaine Dupri, Missy, Lil Wayne, the dude from the Clips, Hey Tang, all those people, Brandy, all those people is on that girl's album. So I was like, her album is super, super good. Faye, you missed the part when we was talking about Chipotle, that you could get extra food on in your bowl for free.
I'm gonna go tomorrow just off GP.
You just gotta ask. You have to ask, and they supposed to just give you the stuff on your bowl extra for free without asking. But now we've moved on. Her album is really good. So me and Alondra was talking about it. We was like, do they not promote albums anymore? I'm thinking like they can't promote albums no more, because I didn't know about that girl's album coming out. We was saying like how we used to know when albums was coming out, and then we used to be down at the what was the place that we used to get the albums from? Where the warehouse or
Radio Shack. Was it Radio Shack? Best Buy. Because remember you used to be able to put those headphones on?
But that was later on when you was able to put the headphones on. But before, we used to go to the warehouse, and we used to know that the stuff was coming out. Like they had street teams and all that stuff to promote people's albums. Now it feels like the artists, if they don't promote it, it's nothing gonna happen. Like nobody
really
knew.
Making yourself sound old. Like ain't nobody.
The warehouse. Yeah, I'm like, it's because we had CDs. You see, now it's just straight streaming. Yeah. But I wonder what if they would put CDs back out, would people go buy them? Probably not, because streaming is actually.
But cheaper. Where are you gonna play it at? Most cars don't have it, so you'd have to go and buy a little.
I think the cars still do. They don't come with CD things no more.
I don't. It's rare.
Mine had one in it. I guess after probably like 2021, maybe the cars. I don't know. Okay. Mine's have it. Do y'all cars have CDs?
So you be in there putting CDs in there?
No, I didn't. But one time I found my old CD book and put it to my car to listen, like how we had the little.
Hey, that's probably worth some money though, Rose.
Girl, I put it in the garage, and I was mad because I know what's his name had took my other one, because I had two of them, and I had some burning CDs in there, and I put it in there just to see what was on there, and I was really smelling, because I was like, oh my gosh, we used to really be on them burning CDs.
I'll let you have a bomb mixed one that somebody made for you. If you had a bomb,
and then you telling everybody to burn the CD for you. Like, make me a copy of the CD. Like, those was the good old days.
And then they'll let you forget to write what's on there. You have to put it in, let it play, and be like, oh, this is that Wooty Whoop mix so-and-so made for me. Yeah. Been there.
Yep. Okay. So we was just saying, they don't do artist development no more, because it seemed like you don't have to have talent to be a singer no more. They go off of popularity, how many people was on social media and all that stuff. So I don't know. Kalani sings. She sings Folded, Juanita.
What is that?
See, I don't think she would. I told you, Alondra, because I know who Kalani is, but I couldn't tell you what song she sung before this album. Shatia said she gonna go tomorrow. Alondra said mine does, but I have an older car.
Tia gonna go to Chipotle.
I was the queen of burning CDs. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Faye, do your car got a CD player? Mine's do though.
Tia got a year's supply of gift cards. Shout out to Teacher Appreciation Week. She's been eating good this week.
Yeah, so Tia, you let us know when you go. So that was just our fun fact. We wanted to know if they put the CDs out again, which y'all be down at y'all local store to get them. Or
I would. Because remember they used
that
to
was,
have the little book, and you would
I was
have
just
to
about
even
to say,
read.
so you can open it up and read everything. Like it was
Had
just
the lyrics in there. Yeah.
And then when we was younger, they used to have it to where it turned into a picture,
Like a poster.
Remember, like a poster you
Yep.
could put on your wall and stuff. After like that was really the good old days when you could do all that. And I used to always look at the inside for the words, so I could write them down. I'm like, let me learn these words. So now I just Google them to learn them. Like it's not that fun anymore. Okay, so
smile off my face.
I just Google. Let me Google words. Okay, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And now we're going to get into the main topic, our mental health awareness. Like, share, and subscribe. This is the first thing we want to talk about. We're going to talk about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, and I got a little bit of videos that I wanted to show y'all.
Whatever you're going through, man, you can get.
That's not it. Sorry, you guys.
Got a song out, and while we're talking about relationships, cry.
Dang, I didn't even upload it. Okay, I'm gonna put this one on about this police officer talking this man down off of the bridge, and how that actually helps people when you went through mental health crisis. Like sometimes those people, all they need is somebody to listen to them, and that can help. I'm gonna put that up so we can look at that one, and then I'm gonna try to upload the Dr. Brian one.
Whatever you're going through, man, you can get through it. No, listen, man, listen. You can get through this. Come on, let's talk about it for a minute. Can I at least have a prayer with you? You believe in prayer, I know that. Can I at least have a prayer with you? You mind if I just hold your hand and pray with you? Come on, man, touch my hand. Touch it from this side. Look at my hand. Just touch my hand. Just touch my hand, man. I'm praying with you. You're hurting, but if you jump, you're gonna hurt other people. And they're gonna be hurting just like you're hurting now. The cycle got to stop of hurt. The sight of hurt got to stop.
I know you got a lot going on. You do. But whatever, if you make that jump, it is going to be 100 times worse for everyone you care about. I know you don't want to do that to them.
Ruin them. Come on, man. Come on, please. There you go, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. It's all right. It's all right.
I love you. We all love you. We wear this badge for many reasons. This is the main reason. To reach those whom the devil thinks he got.
Negative. We haven't turned any.
He ain't got you. We got you, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right? Come on.
Wow, as Big say, I got Holy Ghost doodads all through my body. That was my first time seeing the video in its entirety.
Oh, really? Yes, I when I seen that, I really did. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Did you see how the black officer is? Sometimes it comes natural for us, right, Tia? It comes natural for us to be healers. I was saying, just it was in him naturally. Maybe he is somebody's pastor or somebody's something. But then, not to play the racial game, but then the other officer was like trying to chime in. And I was thinking to myself, sometimes when it's like that,
yeah, like we didn't need you, sir.
Want to do it because they can get overstimulated. Sometimes when it's like that, you just need to hear one voice. And I'm happy that he was able to, come back on the other side.
Okay, and so before we get into Dr. Bryant, we need to, for people that have not met you, introduce yourself.
I'm Minnie. I am a jack of all trades. I don't talk about me a lot. Shonda knows that. But
she doesn't, so that's why I'm telling her to say something.
I am a mental health professional. And I work primarily with foster and probation youth. I'm also an educator, and that's all I got, bro.
Okay, well, that was good enough.
Thank
so we're going to, Alondra said he was definitely a believer and it was the blood. Yes, I was so happy that that man was there. So now I was able to upload Dr. Brian's video. So I'll let y'all see it now.
I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want.
I want y'all to give a hand to the next honorary doctoral recipient, Cheyenne Bryant.
I've earned the title, I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. My obedience is to God, not to people. And so as long as I'm in his will and I'm serving and I'm doing his, his word, my sheep will know my voice. Even the sheep in wolf clothing. That is not my battle.
Well,
that's
with the
his.
questions that are out there, why not provide the proof of your degree? Why not?
So I was being messy. The reason why I put that one up is because that's an honorary.
Never knew that. I never knew that.
An honorary doctorate degree. Now on the Breakfast Club, she did come on there and said that she had 2 of those. But like she said, this is where I want to get into the mental health part. I'm not taking nothing away from that lady. I'm not taking nothing away from that lady. I do feel like if you're going to be in that profession, that you need to be transparent. It should be no way in this world that you cussing us out and telling us that you ain't about to do no effing this and that. Because why would I want you to be my therapist? If you can't even be transparent with me and let me know what you have, if you have a degree in it, or if you just got a certificate to be a life coach, we're not taking anything away from you, but you can't call yourself a doctor.
And it's one of those where our law and ethics with our license, that is mandatory, that your license is supposed to be in a place where the public can see it. So your license and your degree should almost be on the same wall. And anytime a client or family or anybody may have questions, say if you're like, hey, where did you go to school? That should be visible. And that's a part of our law and ethics. That's a requirement.
And what's the name of the school that she went to, Juanita?
To Argosy.
To Argosy. Now, Juanita went to that same school.
I cannot believe it. I finished. I walked. I got my degree.
Juanita went to that school.
Yes.
The school did close down. Juanita said she is able to get her transcripts. What year did you go, Juanita?
I graduated with my master's. I think Alondra did with me too, in 2010.
Alondra, did you go to this school too? Let me know in the comments if you went to this school. This is Juanita's diploma. This is Juanita's diploma.
I love
all you have to do. All you got to do is show people your diploma. All you got to do is get your license in. Now, what I will say on sometimes getting your transcripts, I'm not gonna lie. Where I went to school at, I cannot get my transcripts for nothing. But thank God that I have a picture of my diploma. I can't get it because my school was closed down too because of accreditation issues. That's why they were closed also. So I've tried to get my transcripts. Some jobs I haven't even been able to get because I can't find my transcripts. And I'm like, but here's my diploma. Like, you can look me up on the nursing boards. Here is my passport. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. But ma'am, you have other things that you could show proof that you did everything that you were supposed to do.
And typically when you have an honorary, it's most times like a big university will give you an honorary because they want to honor the work that you've done, maybe in like music or the community and stuff like that. But it appeared, because I have a buddy of mine that got a spiritual honorary doctorate, and that one's more so of like soul care, pastoring, things of that nature. So there is like a honorary doctorate degree that you can get in like divinity and stuff like that, but it's not to actually practice. It's a way of pretty much like acknowledging the work that you've done, but it doesn't give you a license to drive the car.
And that's what she said on one of them too. So it's just like she's being dishonest. Face it, I always wonder how these celebrities be getting the degrees so fast because it's fake. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I can't. You could tell that she really does have experience in what she's doing. Mm-hmm. Just like I said, like Ayana Fix My Life. That lady, but she doesn't say she's a doctor. She said
the appropriate way to do it ethically, you're supposed to put HON period, doctor period.
Yeah, so the honorary doctor.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which she's not doing, but that's what I'm saying. Like Ayana, I was about to say Ayana Fix My Life. I always just call her that. She don't say that she has a doctorate in anything. She says that she's a life coach, and that lady is damn good at what she does. So nobody asked you. You're the one who brought up that you had a doctorate. Nobody ever questioned anything. You're the one that brought it up, and now you don't want to tell nobody anything.
Because it would have been simple just to put that in her subject headline: honorary HON period doctor.
But she's not saying that. She's saying
that's what I'm saying. If she would have done that from the gate, I think there would have been a little bit more of respect for it. Like she's an honorary. And the difference with a therapist and a life coach, it's really huge. A therapist, you're focusing on mental health treatment. You're focusing on emotional healing. You're focusing on diagnosing. Whereas a life coach is kind of like personal growth, personal development, motivation, and achievement. And it seems like sometimes it could be a cluster of both. But a life coach cannot diagnose like we can. I cannot, I could be a life coach, but really it's just a certification. And a lot of people have been taking that life coach route because becoming a licensed professional, it's not easy. Maybe
because I really couldn't, when I had told Juanita one time, like, oh, I'm thinking about seeing a life coach. And that's when she was like, life coach. And I was like, wait, hold on. Like, what?
Especially because of what you were telling me you wanted to target and what you wanted to process. You could have done a life coach after you dealt with little Ro. You see what I'm saying? Now that little Ro is healed and she's developed and she's thriving, now you could possibly go and see your choice of a life coach to maintain that thrive, to maintain that personal growth and development. But because you had more internal things that you wanted to deal with, I didn't think that was a good move.
Yeah, and so I didn't know that until then. Let's join the chat. I don't know who put mommy thing on. Hi, mommy.
Hi, Legs. That's my pal.
I didn't know until then, like it was basically kind of like frowned upon being a life coach compared to a therapist. I didn't know that then because I'm thinking like they're both doing good things. So that's the thing that I have a problem with her. Like I said, one of my coworkers actually says that she uses her for couples counseling. And I was like, oh, really? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, how much does she charge? Now, remember, she said the reason why she doesn't use her license is because she can get paid more. My coworker told me that she pays $500 an hour for that lady's therapy sessions. $500 an hour.
Crazy.
And you have to at least use her 2 hours.
But I can't even
hate on the pockets too.
I can't even hate on the pockets because even though there's not a lot of credit behind her name, I still got to give it to her that she's been unapologetic about her value. Yeah. And so many times as clinicians, we have like our set baseline about how much we're going to charge per the hour, or insurance is only going to cover this much. And then we end up, there's this term called a sliding scale, right? So what a sliding scale is, let's just say you fell on hard times, that it's not like required for us to do it, but our license, state of California, sometimes it's like every now and then it's okay to do some charity work and offer some sliding scales. Like if the session is $200 and you've had a regular client that possibly lost their job, and you know, you've been working with this client for a while, and they like, hey, Miss Rose, I only have $50. That's a good community move to do. Whereas a life coach is like, this is what my rate is. They don't really have the same law and ethics expectations that psychotherapists do.
And yeah, so Alondra said 500 for a life coach, but she's not.
Because you're paying for
she did. I was about to say she's not calling herself a life coach, but she is like saying like therapist / life coach. So that's she crazy. Is. So like power to you if you can get them to pay. And she says she makes more that way. Like we ain't hanging on your pockets at all. No, but I do feel like if you're going to be a therapist, you need to be more transparent. You can't just say you ain't showing me nothing because you don't got to prove nothing.
And then having some integrity behind what is it that you're actually, because that's even shunned upon in our profession, to not just go after clients that have the pockets. And if this client is not making progress. So if you don't see progress being made and all you really see is a cash cow, that goes against our ethics.
So Juanita, I wanted you to explain to us, like, what are the 3 most common mental health disorders?
Oftentimes you'll see anxiety. And anxiety can come in so many different realms, like excessive worry. People who have OCD, you know, some people be like, oh my God, I'm so clean, my house is OCD. OCD is an anxiety disorder. That means you're repetitive, and the repetition of what you're doing, checking the locks, checking the stove, that's making you worry excessively. But if you're people like, oh my God, I'm so clean, I'm so tidy, that's a personality disorder. That's an obsession that you have about being together all the time. Then you have like depressive disorders. And I think those are silent killers right there, because people can smile in our faces and really be having low motivation, be feeling hopeless. And hopelessness, like that video that you just showed us with the young man, those are SI signs. When people start to feel hopeless, or they start to lose their groove with their daily routine about what they do. People just don't wake up one day and be like, oh, today I'm going to leap from this bridge. Somewhere along the line, there were some signs. And then you have your trauma disorders, like your PTSD. And a lot of times people don't understand that PTSD happens after you've been exposed or witnessed a traumatic event, maybe somebody being banged or something like that. But you can only be diagnosed with PTSD after the 4th week after the trauma. Anything before that is called acute stress disorder. So you have your anxieties, you have your depressions, you have your traumas. And with traumas, sometimes you can just be having a regular day, and all of a sudden a flashback will kick in. You can have like hypervigilant, where like me and you, remember that time we was in the car at my auntie house and that car slowed down? Y'all, we was in Inglewood, and that car shut its lights off. I don't know why we was even sitting in the car anyway.
I don't know why we was in the car anyway.
In the car, and then the car came real slow, y'all, and shut them dang on lights off and just started going real slow. I looked at Ro, we looked at each other like, it's been real, dog. It's been
right.
Real. I love you forever. And that took us back to like, when you were bang, right? So that could have hypervigilant. We laughing at it now, and it's
but we was really scared that day. But I think that comes from us where we lived at growing up. This is the things that we were used to. So it's embedded in our head. So when we see cars going slow and turning off lights, you automatically think it's about to be a drive-by. And we just knew we was done. And then we had been drinking and stuff, so we was like,
I think that's probably why we went to the car to kind of
because we was like, it's over. We really thought our life was over.
But remember, he actually got out the car. Do you remember that? He got out the car, and I was like, save me a spot in heaven, Jesus. This is it. This is it, Lord.
We were so scared. And we were so scared.
I didn't even know why he got out. I think maybe he dropped something. We was like, N-word. Really?
We were so scared that day. We just knew that was the end of our life. Like, it's been real.
It's been real.
It was like that light. flash in front of our life, but it was good to me. It was like it was going in slow motion because I just knew it was over. Like, and we really did look at each other like
it's been real. So your anxiety disorders, your trauma disorders, and your depressive disorders. And a lot of people sometimes depression is so silent, Rashonda. It's so silent that you don't even down to like postpartum. I've never given birth, but I've worked with families and with women who have experienced. I don't know. Did you experience any postpartum?
I don't really think I don't know, because it was at the beginning. I didn't feel how I thought I should feel about my son. Like, I loved him, but it was a weird feeling. Like, it was like, I can't describe the way I felt about him. I loved him, but I felt different. But I can't describe how I felt. I can't describe how I felt with him. Tia said, Mommy Alondra said hi. Tia said she did with JoJo. I remember Tia did have it.
Honest. Yeah.
So I do remember that. So it's just a lot of stuff that people go through. Okay, you can finish when you do.
I'm also thinking Alondra said she did both times.
Oh, both times.
Wow. Yeah, thank y'all for being transparent and being honest. When it comes to the degrees and stuff, to be a therapist, there are a few rounds of licensures. They have this new one called like a licensed professional counselor. I'm considered what's called an MFT, which is a marriage and family therapist, right? And then you have social workers, right? Then you have psychiatrists, then you have psychologists. All of us have to not only complete a graduate study, you have to complete 700 hours during your graduate studies. And before you can even get your license number and take the first part of the exam, you have to complete 3,000 hours of intern hours. So that's couples therapy, child therapy, individual therapy. And I think that's why so many times, what is it called? Coaches and therapists are like Bloods and Crips, where sometimes we don't mesh, because it's like, do you know how much school and sacrifices I've had to make? And then you just possibly go online or go to a seminar. No shade to life coaches, but you see what I'm saying? It's almost taken like the easier way out.
Yes. Okay. And so then I wanted to put this up because this was a man, and we talked about this a little bit last week when we said there's a lot of unhealed men. It's a lot of unhealed people in this world anyways, but the men they got us beat. I feel like they have us beat. And I had seen this it was actually Eric Bellinger. He's a singer, and I really did love what he had to say.
Got a song out, and while we're talking about relationships, Cry in Front of You. It's so you telling the fellas it's okay to cry in front of your woman.
I'm trying to let them know.
Congratulations.
So shout out my bro Ty. He know. You know what I'm saying? It's important to be able, if you hold that in, it's crazy. We've been doing so much. Listen, I'm on a high right now. Like, life is so good right now. I'm not even going to front. It ain't been like this in a long time. It's like everything is aligned, everything is happening, and we just been rolling. And although there wins, I don't take time to stop. Or if it's something that's a lesson. And then this morning in the car on the way here, I was expressing something to my team about how I'm just so grateful of what's happening. And I just started crying. For real. It was like, whoa, and Six was like, you been holding that in, huh? And I'm like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when it happened, I was safe. I felt safe. They're a safety net for me. So I was able to stop, have a moment, let the tears out and feel them. Each tear. I didn't have to be like, it was just like, breathe through it and feel it, because that emotion is like rare that you tap into that deep of a spiritual connection with emotion in general. So when it happened, I was just like, wow, I got to feel that and I felt safe. And it was the same when it came to the song, talking about my wife, talking about God, talking about the man in the mirror. And I think it's just about being open and honest enough with yourself to let go.
Y'all hear that?
I don't know if I'm that open
Y'all
or
hear that?
honest. I don't know if I'm that
It's
open.
okay.
You
Y'all
know
can
what I'm
cry in
saying?
front of me.
I definitely wouldn't cry in front of your ass.
Nah, hell no.
Hey, you see, I'm on another frequency. I'm on another frequency. I'm on another frequency right now.
She like Zach ass in that crying.
Tone over there acting. Look at his old ass crying.
No, sir.
You just, hey, I'm telling you, it's just about being honest with yourself.
Yes.
It feel good. Like, it honestly felt good. It felt freeing. You know what I'm saying?
So I felt like that was a good clip to put out of a man explaining how he was able to be in his safe space and let his tears out. Because a lot of men will not cry, especially they won't cry in front of a woman. But a lot of men have also said it's because they don't feel safe or they feel like we're going to tease them or something, which I don't understand that. And I think that's why a lot of men are the way they are, because they're not able to express how they really feel.
Yeah.
If they sad, they can't cry because they were told growing up, at least our generation,
Yeah.
like, oh, you a man, you ain't supposed to cry. So now they're adults and they're having these emotions and they're feeling the same way when, like Eric Bellinger said, he was able to let that out.
They call that, it's so crazy. I was just talking about this with Tang the other day. We were talking about stuff. And therapeutically, that term is called a cathartic release. Release. And a cathartic release is like emotional diarrhea. I hate to be that graphic. But in order to have a cathartic release, especially if it's with other people, you have to feel safe enough to be vulnerable. You have to find your people. You have to find people that you can just take off the mask, take off that facade, and just cry. A lot of times people have cathartic releases in their own privacy because it takes a lot. Or sometimes, crying too is a release. It's a release. It's like the things that I've been holding on to, I now am choosing to let this go. And it's healthy. Imagine bottling all that in, like the young man at the bridge. Imagine bottling all that in, and all possibly you needed was somebody just to give you affirmations and for you to tangibly feel that somebody actually cares. So I know that they're laughing at it on the little thing, but for him, look how healthy and just solid and confident he was. Like, yeah, I was crying. I was crying and he let that go. I love that for him. Shout out to him.
I do too. I love that. So men, it is okay to cry. It is okay to show your feelings. It's okay. It's okay for you to go to therapy. It's okay. We want y'all out there healthy and striving and being the best man that you could be. We want y'all to do that.
That's why I did the lab though, honestly, bro, because people have so many stigmatisms surrounding mental health. And like I was telling you about, your journey for mental health, you have to find a clinician that fits you. You have to find one that is your niche, one that can understand you. And post-pandemic, I think the best thing that came from that was telehealth and being able to jump on Zoom, because sometimes you could feel intimidated to be in somebody's presence. But when you're on Zoom, you're in your own space. You're doing your own thing. And I think that's what made me do the lab, because it's a very unorthodox approach to therapy. So you're working out, you're doing all these high intensive exercises. But as you know, every month we find a new focal point. So whether we're discussing SI, we're discussing anxiety, I go down as deep as this term, which is called body dysmorphia. You've heard of it. Body dysmorphia is the way that we look at ourselves. So if I'm like, oh my God, my shoulders are so big and nobody else notices, that's a dysmorphia. And you tie that into working out. Now we get to work on those things. But if we can, as a culture, I would say, break those stigmatisms that especially Black people don't go seek mental health professionals. This is why it's so vital for Cheyenne to make sure she comes showing the receipts, showing her credentials, because you have somebody's healing in the palm of your hand and you're toying around with their healing at their cost and at their expense, I think that that's really messed up.
I do too. So I have a couple of things that these are 15 daily mental health check-in questions that you can ask yourself.
Okay.
So the first one is, have my sleeping habits changed? That's one of the things that the therapist asked me, have my sleeping habits changed, or how was my sleeping habits? And I was like, they're real raggedy. Like, I don't get a lot of sleep at all.
Raggedy.
They're broken up. It's broken up in everything. So every day I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Do I wake up and fall asleep at regular times? That's another thing. No, I don't. When I fall asleep, how would I describe the quality of my rest?
Yeah.
How do you describe that? Most people in is bad. How is my appetite increased or decreased recently? So a lot of people, if they can overeat or they undereat. It's just either or. It's like, it's not no in between. Am I having trouble focusing at work or at school? Can I concentrate on the things that I need to do? Do I find pleasure in things that usually make me happy?
Yep, that's a depression inventory question.
Am I socializing with my friends as much as I usually do? How much time am I spending with my family? Which I feel like sometimes people just feel like being by themselves sometimes. It depends on your family. Your family might be a dark cloud that you don't want to be around. So I feel like you can't always go off of that. Am I withdrawing or pulling away from those around me who matter? That could be a big sign. Am I maintaining my healthy balance between leisure, my career, physical activity, self-care, and those I care about?
Yeah. And go ahead.
No. Am I neglecting other things that matter to me? How relaxed do I feel most of the time out of 10? Is this the same, more or less than usual? How do I feel most of the time? Anxious, content, sad, irritable, or happy? What are my energy levels like when I finish my day?
Yeah.
Are there any changes in my tiredness levels? Am I experiencing extreme emotion or mood swings right now? If yes, what's triggering these? So those are things that you can ask yourself, and everything basically on that list.
Yeah. And you can also do this too. It's called, and I'll text it to you, but it's called a Beck's depression inventory. Beck's depression inventory, and you can do a quick little test, right? Those questions are actually stemming from the Beck's inventory scale. And if you all are very interested, I would do what's called an ACE test, the ACEs. And you can go and Google ACEs, and it will ask you a few questions pertaining to like childhood, and that will really spell out how exposed you are to trauma. So it's the Beck's depression inventory or the scale, and then you have your ACEs test that you would do, and it's a few questions. Most of these scales and inventories are actually free online.
So that's that, and then I also have the numbers that you can call if
we're on the same page. Yep.
If you're feeling away.
Yep.
Take this other one down. So you can call these numbers 988 911 211. I can't see the other one, so I took my glasses off. But those are the numbers that you can call, and they have the differences between each of the health lines, what they are for.
That's dope. Yep, that's dope. You also have it to where they call them, I see it there, it's called a warm line. And oftentimes in a warm line, it's just like an outreach, somebody that you can talk to. In our profession, we call it the after hours number. So you're not really like in crisis where you actually need 911, but you have just enough going on that you want to reach out to somebody. So it's called like the after hours line or like the warm hotline. You could actually do that through the numbers that that you provided to them.
Or you can call me. I can listen.
Lord, do it for me.
Because tell me to cuss the people out.
Right. But don't forget too, Ro, if they're looking for a psychotherapist, a therapist, I think it's Therapist Today or Psychology Today. and you can tailor make the clinician that you're looking for. So if you're looking for a white man telehealth, whatever, you can type that into Psychology Today, and you can kind of filter around. Do you want a faith-based provider? Do you want somebody that's LGBTQIA plus friendly? Do you want somebody that is pro-woman? You can find all of that, and you can filter it out on psychologytoday.com.
Oh, that's good, you guys, to know. So my closing remark, because it's still Mental Health Month. Juanita, let us know what do you have going on at the end of the month.
It is Mental Health Awareness Month, y'all, and this is our 4th annual Mental Health Awareness 5K. You could walk it, you could run it. You can click that. If not, contact Ro to get in contact with me. But it's very important to bring the communities together, because the reason I'm choosing this area, because it's very highfalutin, which is an alma mater for both myself and Lady A and some other people. But mental health does not discriminate. It don't care if you live up in the hills or you live below the 60 freeway. It doesn't matter. So this is our 4th one. Next year is going to be extremely epic, because we're doing it in the entire city next year. So we're expecting almost 1,500, 2,000 people next year. So yes, I would love to see y'all. Thank you for that shout out, bro.
You're welcome. And so we'll still continue talking about mental health all this month. And then I seen something else that somebody said that I was like, I have to do this, because, and it was actually fabulous. He was like, when was the last time you did something for the first time?
Ooh.
And I was like, you know what? I can't remember.
Yeah.
When was the last time? Can you remember, Juanita, when was the last time you did something for the first time?
I never thought about it. No, that's actually, we should try that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, this is our first time. Because I can't remember last time I did that.
Right.
So you have to think of stuff that you wanted to do and do it. Like you got to live your life now. You can't think about what others thinking about you or nothing. Live your life to the fullest. You got to make yourself happy. That's one of the things that my therapist told me. Like, I have to start making time for me now. I need to go back and do things that Rashonda liked to do before I had children, or any responsibility. What did Rashonda like doing, and go back to doing that, making time at least one time a month just for myself. Like doing something for myself. So let's try to make that a challenge. When was the last time you did something for the first time? And I want y'all to I want y'all to let me know when y'all do whatever it is. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Make sure you press the like button and make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Good night.